Hey everyone, I'm Stuart. Welcome back to the channel, and today we go back to our roots. So what you may not know, that in 1920-ish, the 20s anyways, a lot of amateur radio experimenters were playing with different technologies at the time on shortwave frequencies. And in this rush to use these frequencies, amateur radio was pushed aside. So a number of member countries or founding countries to the IARU met in Paris in 1925 and formed the IARU to really help be advocates for amateur radio and all the things that amateur radio operators can do. After all, at that time, amateur radio, believe it or not, was at grave danger of being pushed aside because all these new technologies and all these new organizations and these frequencies, people saw the benefit of the worldwide propagation and were trying to put the squeeze on amateur radio. And that's why the IRU was founded, to really help I won't say defend against that, but really just, again, I use the word advocate, be advocates for the amateur radio community. So just 2 years later, at the International Radiotelegraph Conference, amateur radio gained some very important bands that we still use today. What are those bands? 20, 40, 80, 160 meters. So since the founding of the IRU has worked tirelessly to really defend the amateur radio community worldwide. Again, starting back with 16 member countries or founding countries, it has grown now to be over 160 countries in 3 different regions globally. So the IRU plays a very, very important role in our amateur radio community. Since the IRU's inception in 1925, with 25 founding countries, the IRU has now grown to over 160 different countries in 3 different regions around the world. So Region 1 includes Europe, the Middle East. Region 2 covers the Americas, and Region 3 covers Australia and much of Asia. The International Telecommunication Union has even recognized the IRU as being advocate for the amateur radio community. Today, amateur radio has over 3 million operators worldwide and is as popular as ever. So today, April 18th, get out there and enjoy everything about our hobby. And if you want to work any of the Victor Echo RAC calls, go and if you listen out for them, if you hear them, make sure you work them and then go online in a few weeks and put your call sign in, and you could get a nice little certificate showing the Amateur Radio Day, April 18th, 2024. I'm Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Celebrate amateur radio, celebrate all the greatness of amateur radio, celebrate all the diversity this hobby affords to us. There are so many different things in amateur radio that we can do, and you can do almost anything. That's the great thing about the IRU has given us, is the freedom to experiment and to communicate globally on protected radio frequencies. No matter where you are in the world, every amateur radio operator has the same freedoms, the same luxuries to experiment and communicate on a worldwide stage. Again, I'm Stuart, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you think of this channel. And let me know what you're planning to do for World Amateur Radio Day. I am going out to a different park I've never activated before and plan to be out there all day celebrating World Amateur Radio Day. 7-3, everyone. I'm Stuart again. We'll see you later.